Hello, I am Jomor, popularly known as June, so you can call me June. I'm a teacher trainer by profession, and I'm into holistic training too. I'm a Reiki Healer, NLP Practitioner, a meditation practitioner, a spiritual enthusiast, and a motivational speaker too. Currently, I'm also pursuing Masters in Psychology. So why am I here? Well, I'm very much interested in the mind as well as how mind is connected with the body and the soul. Therefore, how can we bring mindfulness into our lifestyle? How can we practice mindfulness towards a better lifestyle and a healthier living? So what is mindfulness? I want to ask you a question. Is your mind full or are you mindful? So, when we say that you are a mindful person, what does that mean? Being a more mindful person means being aware of your thoughts, emotion, and how you are feeling, both physically and mentally. And when our mind is full, our thoughts are clustered and they are not clear. So mindfulness, it is a form of meditation with an important aspect attached to it, which is acceptance. However, mindfulness is just not about meditating. One can practice mindfulness through other forms of trainings as well. And now, how mindfulness is so imperative in our education system. How can mindfulness help students? You see, mindfulness, it instills a sense of calm in the classroom. And you can do that by helping the students develop inner peace. Some of the benefits of mindfulness which you can witness includes decreasing stress and anxiety, improving self-esteem, confidence, self-regulation, and more importantly, you become calmer with time. And all of this are very important aspects that every student must have within them to perform better and to become a better citizen and to contribute more confidently towards a better society. So what are the main features of mindfulness? Now, there are 3 key characteristics of mindfulness. One is intention to cultivate awareness, which is very, very important. What we majorly lack is awareness. That means what? It means I should be aware what is happening around me, and not just about the external events, but also, more importantly, what is happening within me. When I go through a certain type of emotion, when I'm angry, when I'm agitated, when I'm perturbed, it is just not what is going on in the mind, but it is also what's happening within my body. So in future, if you ever get angry, or if someone's talk, or when you're interacting with somebody, if you feel that person's speech is making you jittery, or you're not really feeling too comfortable about it, observe what is happening within your body. That is awareness. See what is the kind of sensation that is happening within your body. And yes, this cannot be acquired overnight. It requires a regular practice, but it is just a matter of time. The next key characteristics of mindfulness is give attention to what is occurring in the present moment. It is all about being in the present, now, here. Not what has happened, not even what you were thinking a minute ago, and neither it is about the future. So you need to simply observe your thoughts, your feelings, and the sensation that may arise in your body. You need to pay attention to that. The third characteristic is about the attitude. An attitude which is completely non-judgmental in nature. Attitude which is curious. Attitude which should have a streak of kindness and more of compassion. So these are the majorly 3 characteristics of mindfulness. Now, what are the major benefits of mindfulness? See, among all the theorized benefits, which are like self-control, inner peace, tolerance, it also enhances your flexibility. It helps you to balance. It improves your concentration, which is so important, not just for the students, but even the people like us who are working in the corporates or teacher or in any kind of profession that you're into. It enhances the mental clarity, which is so important and you cannot deny. Increase in emotional intelligence and the ability to relate to others and oneself with kindness, acceptance, and compassion. I repeat, the ability to relate to others and oneself with kindness, acceptance, and compassion. They're very important that we must have these 3 qualities, or we should invite these qualities within us over a period of time, and you can achieve it through mindfulness. So mindfulness, it restores that sense of tranquility within us. Therefore, what are we waiting for? Don't you think we must all practice mindfulness? And you can do that daily without not having to give lot of time to it. Trust me, you can do it on a regular basis. You can include certain mindfulness practices in your regular routine. For example, just pay attention. Okay, just pay attention while you're traveling and your car stops at the signal, whether you are sitting in a car or a bus. Just observe the lights. Observe the people around you. Observe the weather. Observe your mind. How does it make you feel to wait at the signal? See the person who's sitting next to you, or even just look out of the window and just gaze at something that you want to gaze at. Another example, live in the moment. Just that moment. You can make a routine, for example, if you're working in an office, during your lunchtime, just time yourself that after lunch I will give myself 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes, and I will do nothing. I'm just going to keep my eyes closed and I'm going to simply relax, and I will just observe whatever thoughts are just coming to my mind. I will just do that. But I'm not going to be judgmental about the thoughts. Good thoughts and bad thoughts, I will simply allow them to pass like a fleeting cloud. Another example, accept yourself. Treat yourself the way you would treat a good friend. Please do this favor to yourself. It's very important. You are the only person who will be spending the rest of your life with, despite other members in your family. And traditional example of mindfulness would be focus on your breathing. Watch your breath. If you have never done it, do it now. See how fascinating it is. Observe the temperature of your breath. Is it warm? Is it really like hot, or is it cooler? Is it getting, longer or a shorter breath? What kind of breaths do you usually take? So observe all of this. Incorporate in your day-to-day life and see the small changes within you. And as I have mentioned before, nothing happens overnight. It requires consistency. It requires discipline. More importantly, it requires commitment. So commit to yourself to invite mindfulness in your life and see how your life is transforming towards better, and you are becoming a magnet to a life that you always wished for. I hope you find this piece of information useful, and when you implement, I hope, and I'm sure also if you do it with 100% commitment, you shall be benefited. So please make it a habit to practice mindfulness in your life. And let us be mindful, and let's not our minds be full with what do not serve us any good. Thank you.